with us. Lord, oh, you want demon time? Big guillotine. So we coming straight for you. We mobbing, we not running. Let's go.
Creep with me. As I cruise through the ghetto, I got news for the devil and all of his bochincheros. We gon' turn up to the max, lay him on their back. That's for all the innocent lives you try to snatch. You gon' pay that back 100-fold with interest and fees. Million men of God marching towards the Garden of Eden. We gon' find where them snakes at, stomp them out ASAP. Take that. Take that. We don't play fair when it come to deliverance. We casting legions of demons, stone cold and belligerent. Let them know what the business is, stand firm. It's 66 slugs in this clip, boy, that bang burn. Trust me on it. At Luke 8:29, that's rapid eviction, blast ammunition that saves lives. We the realest in the East, live from the Empire State. Them godly goals, nobody move, boy, it ain't safe.
Hey yo, the bar's marvelous, scar starving, it's blind Bartimaeus. Why bother with my father when God started it? Better get it rockin', metal with him with metal, my men'll get it locked in. Holy Ghost talk, know my pedigree, trendsetter with a vendetta with the enemy. There's only one king and that's the Lord of Lords. All in all, come against Christ, know you falling off. I'm preparing for the war, try to tell him these hope dealers will pill him in the jaw. He a fronter, he just act hard, from the Holy Ghost who be running like a track star. The nemesis is getting Nathan. Penmanship, I give him Genesis, the revelation. It's more than confidence. Told you before that we more than conquerors. You move by the word and it's more than obvious.
These Christians ain't running. Come with y'all bout. You moving on demon time. We casting them all out. These Christians ain't running. No. These Christians ain't running. That's on God. These Christians ain't running. Come with y'all bout. You moving on demon time. We casting them all out. These Christians ain't running. No, these Christians ain't running.
Let me tell you something. Yo, the pen with flavor, the penetrator, present to make a pen is greater. Rhymes on my notes section, no pen and people. Emulate them, the savior paving, the lane for patience. Crazy pagan, saved by grace, aiming to amputate the snakeskin. We alive, the grace he gave me a prize. While I battle with my lust, he saved me breaking the ties. Grateful I was able to break through lies from this psycho stalker that wanna kill me like cable guy. Yeah. He acted like a friend, but was really there to end anything that was a man. To leave me in his den, to never breathe again. What I'm seeing with my eyes was enough to feed the pen. Yeah, expose deception for people who streaming evil. You can feel it in the air when I speak the truth like I'm Beanie Siegel. Lil Weasel destroying people with pain and needles. Pain is lethal, so we gon' pray and make it and aim to see truth.
The only thing I ran from was cop lights and Jesus. Now if I run, it's running the fade when I face these demons. Chose the wrong life, passing bundles to the block balls. But God made me right, I slept my struggles boxing softball. Me llaman el gajero, yo trabajo la cosecha. Ya viene en el aguacero, siempre cargo la chaqueta. Manning deja el bulto, te doblo la maleta. Predicando en el punto, yo ahí su grandeza. Heck no, yo my soul ain't for sale. I shine the light of Christ, show the force of darkness can't prevail. This wartime, yeah, we ready for war. In the Lord's time, I guarantee he'll settle the score. We taking back what the devil tried to took. Look, we don't follow rules of man, we follow the book. If y'all still gotta ask what we rapping about, we war with demons in Jesus' name, we casting them out. No.
These Christians ain't running. Come with y'all bout. You moving on demon time. We casting them all out. These Christians ain't running. No. These Christians ain't running. That's on God. These Christians ain't running. Come with y'all bout. You moving on demon time. We casting them all out. These Christians ain't running. No. These Christians ain't running. That's on God.
We running, we gunning, it's off top. 66 in the clip, gon' rip till they all drop. These demons in the glass house trying to toss rocks. Y'all stop, y'all weak and your balls don't call shots. All God make the calls and he the one to regulate. Y'all got it twisted, you thinking he ain't gon' set it straight. The enemy know in the ending he got hell to pay. When it go down, we going up to celebrate. We ain't running, but demon time is running out. Sound like thunder sound, we fire lightning coming down. Keep them ducking down from a couple hundred rounds. Catching bodies for the body till my body underground. When it's crunch time, catch me on the front lines. What's a goat to a line, boy? Lunchtime. Satan know me to fade and he finna run mine. Way gon' run high when them real ones slide. This disciples Bible hit like a sniper rifle. Ain't no type of rival gon' be left alive on Christ's arrival. Or survive the tidal wave of the final trial. style. Best decide what side you on, dawg, the time is vital. The last days in its bang, or get banged on. Life ain't a game, dawg, this here a gang war. Make your decision, who you gon' bang for. Don't play, dawg, better pray or get prayed on.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the stream. Y'all already know. God bless everybody. Today's stream is not going to be a friendly one. If you're a sensitive person, please leave now. I need Rel, put in the comment section, if you get triggered fast and you're a sensitive person, please leave. And I'm going to pin it to the top. My mods, I need y'all on your A game today. My mods, I need y'all on your A game. I need my mods on the A game. If you get offended easily, leave the stream. If you get offended easily, leave my stream. I'm going to say this again. If you get offended easily, leave the stream. I'm giving you guys 30 seconds. 30 seconds to leave my stream. If you get offended. If you don't want to hear the truth, please leave my stream. I'm saying that right now. I see it. Bang. I'm pinning it to the top. Thank you, Cora. If you get offended easily, please leave my stream. Please leave my stream. All right, so we're going to start. I'm going to say the tragic that happened yesterday, we already know what today represents. But the tragedy that happened yesterday was absolutely uncalled for. But we're going to go through a few videos. I'm going to try not to be too long today. I like to let my feelings get collected. Now, I said this yesterday to everybody that was in the live stream in the chat with me. Rel was there yesterday. I said, if y'all think Donald Trump is going to let this thing slide by the waistline, I said this yesterday, Donald Trump is going to let all the dogs out. Y'all are giving Donald Trump all the ammo he needs to let the dogs out. When y'all sit here, who let the dogs out? You people, I'm telling you, from now on, when you hear that song, you're never going to hear it the same. From now on, when y'all see, listen, when you hear that song, who let the dogs out, it's not who know it's you. Y'all are giving this man, Donald Trump, all the ammo he needs to rain hellfire. People, I'm going to say this again. If you're sensitive, get out of this stream. If you're a sensitive person, get out of this stream. You're going to see some things. You're going to hear some videos you're not going to like. You're not going to like. You guys know I am a man about accountability. I am a man that I like to hold people to the fire because I hold myself to the fire. Now, I want to say this. This whole unaliving of this man was pure hate. Pure hate. I want to say this, y'all. There is a TV show called The Sons of Anarchy. If you never watched it, some people were like, oh, the show is demonic, the show is this, the show is that, the show is this, the show is that. Did any of y'all ever stop to think why the name of the show, why the crew was called Sons of Anarchy? That show has so many messages. Hear me. Sons, listen, people. It's the same way when I say, oh, Lucifer is bad. Listen, Lucifer, the name, is an angelic name. He lost his name when he was struck down and took a third of the angels with him. When he was Lucifer, this is why, because you guys don't pay the fuck attention. I'm gonna try not to get upset. Yeah. Finished? Okay, you can leave it there, okay? Huh? Put it right there. Put it in the garbage. Oh, recycle. Put it in recycle. So hear me, y'all. He said, those with ears will hear and understand. I appreciate you. I want you to listen to what I'm going to say. Hit the like button, y'all. The show is called Sons of Anarchy. Listen. Sons of. Keyword. Of. Keyword. That means they originated from something. I am the son of my father. His line. That means that something had to be way out of whack for them to be born. The sons of chaos. Pay attention. He said, damn, I'm not used to seeing True without his glasses. I hear you. You can let you fine, do what you want to do. I want you guys to understand something. This is baby Babalindos. Grab it. Daddy's doing something, okay? I want y'all to understand something. Yeah, they protect my eyes from the blue light. But there's no blue light going on here. So I want y'all guys to understand. The Sons of Anarchy motorcycle MC club from the fictional show, even though we know biker clubs, biker crews is a real thing. Something is born from something. These guys, the Sons of Anarchy, were there to protect their community. If you guys really pay attention, if you guys really truly pay attention, Jax Teller was the problem. If you watch Sons of Anarchy, Jax Teller was the problem, not Clay. Clay wanted to keep things the way they were to protect the people. Jax let his ego and his pride interfere with the mission of the crew. I bet you ain't look at Sons of Anarchy like that. I bet you never looked at the Sons of Anarchy like that. This is the difference between the way I view things and the way you guys view things. People, this unaliving of this man only made it worse for the people on the left. Them doing this, people, hear me out. We live in a society where people don't want to be held accountable. This is the new society we live in. When somebody tells you that you're wrong, I'm not wrong. I'm not, don't tell me I'm wrong. Me. This is the society we live in. No one can't tell you nothing because you don't want to be corrected. Ready? Before I dive into these videos, people sit there and get mad who you're flossing for. Why do you have to have a $30,000 chain on your neck? See, it's, people, listen to me. It's flossing to you. You think I'm flossing. To you, it's, oh, he's trying to floss. He got 30K on his neck. Like who he think he is. No. It's a you problem. It's who you think I am. I know who I am. I go outside. I'm not one of them niggas who go to the hood and tuck their chain in, like Debo, nigga. Debo, and took the chain and put the shit. No, I'm not one of those guys. I like people. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm gonna say something. Hit the like button, y'all. My young fellas and my older fellas, listen to me. Why do I only drive BMWs? Some of you gonna say, oh, cause you stunting and you wanna be Hummer stunting. Listen to me. I like nice things. I fully accept what comes along with having nice things. I like to wear 30,000 on my neck. I like nice things. I accept everything that comes along with rocking 30,000 on my neck. I got $4,000 on one finger. I absolutely accept what comes along with having nice things. See, here's the thing. We live in a country where you guys, right, hear me, you'll pray to God. God, please, if you listen to me, I want to make money. I want to be wealthy. I want to take care of my family. And then God floods your plate. Different job opportunities. And then you're sitting here, which one should I choose? Choose two. Why do you need to choose one? Choose two. Work three. See, you guys want the wealth. You guys don't want the process that it takes to get to the wealth. People, that's like me. That's like me saying, yo, I want to be Diesel. And then tomorrow I wake up in the morning, I'm still fat. Oh, God, you're not listening to me. Nigga, get your lazy ass, go to the gym. Nigga, you have a gym in your garage. Take your ass to the gym. Guys, like, you want to be Diesel? Watch this. I'm going to clear your whole schedule in the morning. Your whole schedule in the morning will be clear. Nobody's bothering you. The kids ain't bothering you. The wife ain't bothering you. You have 3 hours in the morning to go to the gym, and you still don't go to the gym, but you want to be fit. This is why it says prayers without works is dead. What is the purpose of you praying and praying and praying for change, but you're not doing something to get to the change? I hope I'm making some kind of sense to somebody out there. If y'all new here to the channel, subscribe to the channel, y'all. But now, I want to get to this. So this guy, Charlie, who was unalive, is unfortunate. People thought that they silenced him. People, are you aware? Are you aware? When they unalived Kevin Samuels, his name got bigger. When they unalived Martin Luther King, till this day, I have a dream. They put him, people, you unaliving somebody doesn't take away who they are and who they were. I hope that makes, you're turning these people into heroes. All right. All right. True. I'm back. All right. I feel better now. People, please listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. People are celebrating the unaliving of this man. Ready? I have no issues. Listen to me. I have no issues. Me personally, I have no issues with the LGBTQ community. I have no issues with people having an opposite opinion of me. I'm a follower of Jesus the Christ, Yeshua. But what you choose to do on your personal time is your personal business. The problem is we live in a society where, people hear me out. You want to know why when I ask people to come up on my live stream, remember I said I want to start pulling people up on the live stream. All the people, my Zoom is already working. You know how many people disagree with me and I say, yo, I'm gonna send you the Zoom link. Let's talk on YouTube. I'll pull you up. No. Let's talk right here. No. We're not gonna talk in private. Let's talk in public because people need to see the back and forth. You wanna know why? Listen to me, y'all. Hear me. If me and you are having this discussion, that means that it's very well possible somebody else may have your point of view or my point of view. We should all be allowed to understand different information. Listen, this is one thing I will say about the left. That is the dumbest shit in the world. Hear me. This is the reason why they're slave to their mentality. People, I was raised Catholic. My family believed in Santeria, which in all reality is really brujeria. My grandmother was a santero, like santera. She was one of the top of the tops. My grandmother, people, when my grandmother passed away, I knew. I felt that pain. But as I got older and I understood what she was doing, calling on spirits, when the only spirit you're supposed to be calling on is the Holy Spirit, which that's what the Bible says, right? But we all know voodoo, brujeria, or I may not agree with it. That's what y'all guys want to do, that's cool, but you can't sit here and convince me it's of God. You can't convince me of that no more. Because when I was younger, I was closed-minded. When I was younger, ready? The 10 commandments that we know are incorrect. People, I know people in high places. I had the opportunity to read an original Bible written in Hebrew. And there was one that I even saw written in Latin. Latin ain't even a language anymore. But people, I couldn't even touch the book. I couldn't touch it. There was somebody there with gloves like, hey. I'll turn the page. People, when you read, when you have access, and this is what I always say. I always tell you guys, you may not believe what I'm saying. I always tell you guys, fellas, I want you to get the money. Fellas, I always say, go get the money. You want to know why? Because having money gives you access to certain things you won't get to when you're broke. I'm sorry. Fellas, I'm sorry. This is one of the reasons why when I have man talk, I'll be pushing you guys to get the bag. Because when people know that you're a man of power, a man of consequence, they handle you differently. Now, I want to say this. Also, we wasn't allowed to have our opinion. Right. When I was young, Catholic Being Catholic was pushed on me. It was pushed on me. People, and I always tell you, oh, also true. So you a Christian? No, I'm a man of God. I'm a man after God's own heart. So you a Christian. I am a disciple. I'm not, people, there was people were making up their own entities. Oh, Christianity this, Catholic this, Baptist this. People, I am a man of God, of Yah. I want to follow him. Simple. If you can't understand that, then we're not the same. We're not the same. Now, I want you guys to understand the problem with the people on the left is this. The reason, and I learned this the hard way, especially dealing with people in the street. I want to say shout out to my brown side, my Spanish, my Latinos, my Mexicans. Shout out to my Mexicans, man. So I got a chance to speak to a really top big boss, big things. One of the bosses of the bosses of a big cartel a few years back. Y'all not gonna agree with this opinion. You wanna know why I understand them? Oh, true. Where are you gonna go with this? People, I understand why they operate the way they operate. You may not, but I do. I understand it. People, I want you to understand something. For anybody who's ever lived in New York City, I want you to drive over the Brooklyn Bridge. There is a place called Williamsburg, directly across the bridge. Damn near for a whole 10 block in either direction. That's the Jewish community. Shout out to the Jewish community. That is their community, their policing, their laws, their rules, how they choose to operate on their terms. Bravo. Bravo. I think everybody should be policing themselves. I've always said that. Listen, I am a huge supporter and component and a positive channeling and component of the idea of if you hurt one, you hurt all. Ready? Now listen, you're not gonna like this. Y'all know I am Puerto Rican and Dominican. I know y'all know how I give it up. I know I'm black. I know this. I know where my Dominican heritage comes from. I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. But I want you guys to understand this. You cross the line on one of them Jews, they coming for you. You hurt one, they all coming for you. All this police brutality happening, right? Just hear me, y'all. Hear me. Sometimes in life, there has to be sacrifices. Who's willing to do the sacrificing? If there's police brutality, listen, ready? Let's just say a black man's getting beat up or jumped. Why isn't the neighborhood turning on those cops? Somebody has to be willing to get arrested. Who's willing to get arrested? Who's willing to take the lashing? Who is willing to take the ass? Who's willing to take it? None of you are. But you ready? Let a blood or a crip have a war. Y'all want to take out each other. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So you a gangster all the way until the cops show up. Okay. Okay. But you ready? So I respect. Shout out to Miami. Shout out to how the Mexican mob. Shout out to them. Listen. You fuck with one, they're gonna clear out the whole zip code. Yo, I respect it. Sorry. If you don't like my perspective, you can leave. Unsubscribe. People, it's time for truth. It's time for truth. My whole thing is, when you see every other community will stand up for each other, it's time we do it. LGTB will stick to their guns for their beliefs. What do you believe in? And then you got to stand on it. What are you willing to take for it? Now, I'm going to say this, but before I play this video, before I play this video, oh yeah, I'm playing rec later on today, for sure, for sure. Hear me out. I want to say this to y'all. What happened to Charlie could happen to any one of us. People, there's 61 in the building. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. People, what have I been saying to you guys for the longest? You don't think that I'm risking my life talking to you guys right now? You don't think that people, I work alongside. I'm in the armed service, and I'm telling you what it is. Did y'all guys ever see that video of the sheriff in Florida who said, please understand something. If you attack one of us, you're going to jail. If you spit on one of us, you're going to go to jail tired, because we're going to chase you down. If you point a firearm, we are going to send your family your remains. I have nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. People, if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. And what I really want y'all to understand is this. We living in a time where people, me being a content creator, on this channel, I tell y'all, I don't only do 2K content. We have man talk. People, you don't think that me telling you guys some of the controversial things I say on this channel can get me in trouble? You don't think me telling you guys don't date single mothers? You don't think that now, especially for my younger fellas, now, unless this single mother's going to be on board, you don't think that me telling you guys, go get to the money, go forget the women, fellas, you don't think that me telling my youngsters, yo, you young, don't worry about no chicks. Go get the bag. The ladies are going to come later. You don't think that that hurts somebody's feelings? People, you don't think that when I tell young men who get mad because I date younger women, oh, but you an older guy, no, and I tell them, I say, see, you're mad, it's only temporary. Because when you turn 30, 40, and now you driving the Beamer, Benz, and Bentleys, you rocking 30,000 on your neck, and now when you got the cribs, and now when you go vacations and all this, now all of the women are going to want you. Your perspective is going to change. The only time a man's perspective won't change is if he chooses to be broke. Now he's like, I don't believe in that because I believe in humanity. Shut up, you weak ass nigga. Grow some balls. Grow some balls. If you had any balls, you would listen to me and go, this nigga's correct. But it only takes balls. Only balls will do that. You know who takes my message offensive? The guys who are okay with being average. They want to be a bunch of nobodies. I'm sick of you dudes. But like I said, this all comes into play. Now, and it runs right back to this whole Charlie situation. Charlie, being a man who believes in his principles, was taken out because people don't want to have the discussion. People, listen to me. You know how many, shout out to my Muslim, shout out. I read the Quran, I read the Torah, I read the Bible. I want you to understand. You know how many times I speak to my Muslim brothers, and they'll be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, excellent, you know, boom, boom, and my brothers, you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, and that. And all I say to them is this. I say, listen, you know, I don't like getting into those conversations with brothers. I say, but doesn't your book, doesn't the Quran tell you, in case you're not sure of all of the information, doesn't it say to refer back to the Bible? Doesn't it send you back to the Bible? Does it not? Correct me if I'm wrong. Does it not send you back when you have? Yes. Yes. You bought what? Okay. Backpack? I don't have my. You don't have one over here in the house, okay? Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. But now, like I said, like I always say, there are just certain people who would rather you be silenced, because if you start speaking to them with common sense, you may change their mind. And most people don't want their mind changed, because then their whole world will come crumbling down. People, I've been there. For somebody to tell me that what my grandmother was practicing was brujeria, and I'm like, man, shut up. Until I started reading the Bible, and I was like, crazy, yes. What is that, Baba? I don't know what that is. But let's keep rocking and rolling, y'all. What do you want? What is it? Show me. Show me. Don't Google Gaga. You a big boy, you 3. You know how to talk. Talk to me. Háblame. Rock? What is that? Until you're ready to tell me and show me, until then. But let's get into this, y'all.
Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight, all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there's never been anyone who was so respected by youth. Charlie was also a man of deep, deep faith, and we take comfort in the knowledge that he is now at peace with God in heaven. Our prayers are with his wife, Erica, the 2 young, beloved children, and his entire family who he loved.
Like, yo, people, y'all want to hear something real gangster? See, yeah, a lot of y'all guys aren't on the same level as me. When I learned, when people pass away now, I don't sit here. Y'all gotta stop listening to these pastors in these church. They're in a better place now. They ain't heaven. No, some of them went to hell. Some of these, listen. If you lived your life on the edge your whole life, you ain't going to heaven. I'm not gonna see it cry, oh, my baby, my baby, my baby. No, he went to hell. We know exactly where he went. Yes. I don't know what that is, Beverly knows. What, bubble bath? No. It's too early for that. No bath, no. Get your dinosaurs, play with dinosaurs, and watch your dinosaur show. No, Papa Lindos. ¿Tú entiendes? So what I will say is this, y'all. we got to start being honest. Now that I know what my grandmother was doing my whole life, I don't sit here thinking like, oh, she's in heaven. No, she's not. She's not. She's not. I know she's not. I know she's not. Like, we gotta start valuing the truth. Especially in a time in the day where we live in, where there's AI and all this, people, we have to start valuing people who are willing to speak the truth. People, I speak so thoroughly clear. You don't think that I know when I go outside, somebody's gonna judge what I'm saying? Now, I stay strapped all day, so you can play them games if you want to. Legally. It is what it is. But let's keep rocking and rolling. And this was Donald Trump's man. I feel bad because this was Donald Trump's man. You know he's coming for them.
Loved more than anything in the world. We ask God to watch over them in this terrible hour of heartache and pain. This is a dark moment for America. Charlie Kirk traveled the nation, joyfully engaging with everyone interested in good faith debate. His mission was to bring young people into the political process, which he did better than anybody ever, to share his love of country and to spread the simple words of common sense. On campuses nationwide, he championed his ideas with courage, logic, humor, and grace. It's a long past time for all Americans and the media to confront the fact that violence and murder are the tragic consequence of demonizing those with whom you disagree day after day, year after year, in the most hateful and despicable way possible.
Yep.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk was he definitely stood 10 toes down in his faith. But you gotta respect it, man. You gotta respect the fact that from the time in which I was aware of him and the time in which I was able to observe the way that he lived his life and how he stood for his family, and he was against breaking up families and going against Christian values and going back to the core of what God has ordained for us in order to be successful in our lives and relationships. And people absolutely hate it and they despise it. They hate structure. They hated accountability. You know, I see a lot of people getting mad, especially black people, about what it is that he said about holding yourselves accountable. And they keep saying that he hated black people. But in what are you talking about? He hated the thing that we perpetuated to celebrate that was the worst for us. That's it. And now, you got...
And this is a fact. See, you know what it is? People, hear me out. If I sat here and said something like, about Jay-Z, some of you guys are emotionally so invested into Jay-Z that no matter what I say about Jay-Z, I don't want to hear it. Yeah. I hear you. Some of you guys are so heavily invested into things that even if people show you the truth, you guys don't want to listen to it. This is the part. This is why it takes a lot of heart. People, why do you think I always tell y'all? It's not easy. Shout out to Coach Greg, the Myron Gaines, the Fresh and Fit, the Jess Pearlies. Why do you think they don't want us talking to you guys? People, are you aware how big my audience, my young people, this page started with people between the ages of 26 to 35 was majority. Do you know who's the majority now? People watching my channel now? It's 18 to 25. It's like 60%. It flipped. In an amount of 2-3 years, it just flipped. Because now, young guys, people, the young guys know I was there. See, and here's the thing about some content creators. Some content creators are trying to motivate y'all guys to up your life. Why do I listen to Coach Greg? Coach Greg lived in this car for a year. I lived in my car. I was homeless when my grandmother passed away when I was younger. My family stole all of our fortune, which I told y'all guys, because my boss, I was able to unseal certain documents that was hidden from us when I was younger. They can't do it no more because money talks, bullshit walks in this country. But hear me, legitimately stolen. I was given a freaking $800-900 check and told go get a job to maintain a house that was paid for, that now my family is living in. People, I want you to understand. I want you to understand. And now you can't tell me shit. I got it all back. I'm living good. Life is good. My son is going to be a football star. This content creation thing is going pretty well so far. Through the grace of God and through y'all guys supporting the channel. Thank you guys so much. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. We have man talk here. We play video games here. We do everything on this channel. You take what you want, you leave what you don't. You know what I'm saying? Yes, people don't like the truth because the truth means you're gonna have to change. So Trump let the dogs out, but you ready? So they want to take him out. Okay. If you get easily offended, please leave. Shout out to my homie Shazette. If you get easily offended, please leave, y'all. Please leave. I'm going to play something, and we're going to speak on this because y'all want to take out Charlie, but we got to take out this lady here. Why we not taking her out? Why nobody shooting her in the neck? Listen. If you get easily offended, I need you to leave. See, now people are saying this TikToker needs to be banned. If you get easily offended, I need you to leave.
Ask themselves, what disturbs your spirit so much about the idea of a child also being a sexual being? What disturbs your spirit so much about the idea of a child watching a consensual act? What meaning are you attaching to that act?
I've had enough. This person already blocked me because I already made like 2 videos on them.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Because they're...
Who's offended? I want to know who's offended, who's outraged, who's going to go take her out, who's going to hit her with a shot in the neck, who's going to do it, I'm waiting to get some answers in the comment section. I'm waiting for the comment section. I'll play it for you again. Hold up. I'm bringing it back.
I want people to really ask themselves, what disturbs your spirit so much about the idea of a child also being a sexual being? What disturbs your spirit so much about the idea of a child watching a consensual act? What meaning are you attaching to that act?
I've had enough. This person already blocked me because I already made like 2 videos on them.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Because they're disturbing. This is by far the worst take that they have. By far. No, we should not be thinking of children as sexual beings. I'm sorry.
Apple
Is that
sauce,
a
apple
wild
juice.
take? I don't think that's a wild take. Are we okay here?
Of course it's
Okay,
not.
give me one second,
Besides
give me
the
one
fact that
second.
this person has like an insane victim complex, this is a crazy take. Like, maybe people don't like you and you're being run off the internet because you're disturbing.
Right.
And no, it's not because you're queer, it's not because you're fat, it's not because you're black. It's because you're sick in the head.
Well, let's be clear. There is a certain look. There is a certain look that happens to be associated with people all the way to the far left. I'm sorry. See, I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say it. But I will say this. Ready? Who remembers me telling you guys? Who's been here long enough to remember me telling you guys? Yes. Okay, Papadino, that used to give him 1 second, right? Okay. Hear me out. How many times have I told you guys? Why do you think some of you guys don't even understand? In your state, I guarantee you, your state of consent, sexual consent, has changed, and you probably don't even know it. Some of you guys think the age of sexual consent is still 18. It's not. It's probably been changed to 17 like many states already. And in some states, it's still 16. Ready? But I told you guys. See, because now, let me tell you what's happening. Who remembers me telling you guys this a few years back? I said, they're going to put that P. That P is going to be added to the LGBTQP. Now, they're not, they don't want no parts of it. Allegedly, the LGBTQ community don't want no parts of it. But they're going to shove that P right on that label. But I told you guys this. Why is this happening? I told you and I warned you guys and I warned you parents of this. They're going to change the age of consent to the age of, wait, to the moment of consent. People, who remembers me playing for you the video of the lady, Mia Long, where she was like, I was 15 years old in high school dating a 30-year-old man. And my mom, she had no issue with it. Why? Because you are free to love who you are free to love. Now, technically, it is true in the sense of what it means. You are free to love who you want to love. No one can argue that. But what I would say is, I think that it's time for us to teach our children, listen, maybe you might want to wait. It's probably best that you wait. Somebody says, once I seen the nose piercing, I already knew. Right. There is a certain look that goes with certain people, and you already know. So for her to say what's so wrong with children and the sexual act, where's her bullet? Where's her bullet? But Charlie got a bullet. Where's hers? Where's hers? They wanted to silence Kevin Samuels because Kevin Samuels was holding women accountable. Fellas, if you're dating a woman that already has children, right? Had children out of wedlock, been ran through by multiple different guys, you have the right to ask, what do you have to offer me that you've never given to no other man?
Hey, Dada, hi, DJ.
You want to say hi to TTJ? TTJ is not here, but come say hi to everybody so you're not being rude, okay? I don't have her number. That's for mommy's phone. Say hi, good morning.
Hi, Mom.
Say buenos dias.
Hi, dear.
Say subscribe.
Hey, what is this?
Yeah, it's the video. Give me a kiss. Go.
Hey, what
Go sit
is
down.
that?
To get a muffin.
Hey, what?
Go get juice box. No, it's a video. We'll get a juice box. I'll give you a muffin. I want y'all guys to understand, man. This is. But see, it's these type of people that want to silence Charlie. But where are those who want to silence these people? See, we don't care to be violent against them, but they want to be violent against us. Why? Because when we start speaking truth, it makes people uncomfortable.
You're sick in the head. I don't give a if you were a paraplegic. That take is wild. Wild.
I don't know if this is like rage bait, but it's working, right? Because people are responding back to this content creator who I don't even want to give any
don't finish your whole juice. I'm bringing you up.
Tonya Oracle.
Don't finish the whole juice.
I'm almost mad that I'm giving this energy. I think this is a boy who may be transitioning. Like this is a man. This is disturbing on so many levels. This creator is talking about how he doesn't understand why people are so uncomfortable with children being sexual beings. Never mind that that's crazy to begin with. Here's what a lot of people I think don't understand. And I know people are going to say, hey, don't associate this with the LGBT. They're going to come out and say, oh, no, this has nothing to do with it. But this is what people don't understand, right? This is what people are afraid that all this tolerance will lead to. Keep in mind, guys, if you look at my channel, there is a reason why somebody like myself, who I identify as someone who's more conservative when it comes to a lot of topics, I disagree with people who participate in homosexuality. But if you look over my content, you will never find me actually speaking from the perspective of like hating homosexuals or hating trans people, because I don't, right? And it's always from the perspective of, okay, for people who don't value that, can we keep it out of the schools? You've chosen to live your life this way. Can we not go around towing the line of trying to brainwash the children? And I think when it comes to this, we're crossing that line again. Apart from me not hating people who disagree with me, here's another thing that I think a lot of people.
Now, I want to switch this. Y'all watch this.
Seen nor heard anyone celebrate Charlie Kirk's death. I'm sorry, CZ. Can you show these videos of people rejoicing? I'm actually curious. Is it joy or lack of empathy? Sure.
Good news.
Now look at this woman. People, they all have a look. It's a look that's associated with the far left, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't want to understand it. Y'all don't want to understand it. Y'all don't want to understand what's being said. I tell y'all every single day, this is why I need y'all to subscribe to the channel. I need y'all to support the channel. I need you to hit the like button. I need you to super chat. I need you to share the videos to help the channel grow. Why? Because people don't want the truth to get out. He said, you can't make this ish up. I can't make this up. Look.
He's dead.
May this be your video. Anytime somebody tries to gaslight you and say people aren't celebrating this entire situation. This isn't what I regularly talk about on my channel, but as somebody who has a platform, my spirit was disturbed when all this.
Do you know what happened? So should we all celebrate us as God? Those who are people of God. When the LGBTQ community, they get burned on, like when they get burnt and stoned, and should we go good news? They're dead. Should we celebrate that too? You see what I'm saying? It's only, and this is why they're called weirdos. This is why people call them weirdos. I don't call them that, but this is why people call them weirdos. Because y'all guys want to do dumb nonsense like this and be like, well, why are you judging us? Because you want to sit here and be like, good news, he's dead. Like, why? That's so stupid. That's so dumb. And then what happens is that then, oh, you can do everything a man could do, and then a man whips your ass. But I'm still a woman. You're a man. Violence. Why would a man put hands on a woman? You just said you was a man. You were just acting like you a nigga. A minute ago, you was throwing up big B's. Now you over here. Now you. I'm a woman. No, people. This is why. Listen to me. My mom dealt with abuse. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in abuse. Listen to what I'm gonna say. Don't try to edit my shit, and make sure if you're gonna speak on what I'm about to say, make sure you actually use the whole full clip. I am not okay with violence either way. Men shouldn't be putting hands on women, and women shouldn't be putting hands on men. But if you a woman and you want to jump up, listen, because some of you women think it's okay for you to put hands on a man, but we shouldn't put hands on you. Bitch, if you want to be froggy, let's jump. Let's jump. Equal rights is equal lefts. I am pro people defending themselves. If you, listen, you don't want a man putting hands on you, don't put no hands on no man. Simple. It's not, people, this is not difficult to understand. But this shit about there is no reason for a man to put hands on a woman. There's none. There's none. There's none. You sure? You sure? So a chick come at you with a knife. Is that the only time? There is no exception. This is the problem. We live in a clown world where we try to find exceptions to the rules. Listen, the minute you want to step in the ring with the big dog, you're gonna, listen, ding, ding. The bell has, we all seen Rocky. He was like, you want to ring the bell? Ding, ding. Everybody keep their hands to themselves. Simple. I teach my kids not to put hands on your kids. But if you put hands on my kids, I don't care who you are. I don't care. Man, woman, child, trans, straight, heterosexual, leaning. You put hands on my kids are going to stall. They're going to stall off on you. That's how I raise my kids. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Teach your fathers, you don't like what I'm saying? Then grow some balls and be a man and teach your daughters. Don't you go putting no hands on no man. Don't you go putting no hands on no man. I don't care what it is. You want to sit here? Oh my God, yeah, his sex wasn't good. You broke energy. Say whatever you want, sweetheart. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words don't hurt me. But if you put hands, see, what drives me crazy is you expect a man not to hit you. Nah. He said, let's get the lights up. Right. He said, true cooking. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. I know what time it is. I'll tell you right now. I am pro man. I am pro not putting hands on women. For no reason, no. There should be no reason. If a chick start hitting you, all bets are off. And then that's like saying, if a chick pull out her strap, because she's a woman, I can't shoot her. Listen. Ram pam pam pam, ram pam pam pam, ram pam pam pam. Man down. Someone please call 911. Listen, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. All bets are off. So hold on, y'all. We got one. Charlie said he hates hearing the call to Islam prayer 5 times a day. he should have never spoke about Islam the way he does. And he supports Israel. And he supports Israel and the... Okay. One, listen to me. He said, true hands of... Yeah, facts. True hands, Hall of Fame, facts. Hear me out. So that bothers you more than I've seen Muslim brothers speak bad on Muslim brothers. Wait. Ain't that against the rules? Ain't that against your rules and your principles? Hold up. Is that not against your rules and your principles? Isn't every brother's my brother? Hold up. You see, what you have right now is called selective outrage. He should have never spoke about it. We live in a free country. We could say whatever we want. As long as you have the proof to back it up. He said, yeah, it's brothers. It bothers me when people support the genocide. But we kill our own people. Yeah, you dumb. You definitely a dummy. But you know what? But black people kill black people every single day. So we should kill all black people. You dumb. Get this idiot off my fucking page. Bye. Get the fuck out of here with your dumb. See, people, there's always one ignorant motherfucker who want to come in here and be like, well, he shouldn't have did this. He shouldn't. But you see black people killing each other every single day. Oh my God. See, those are the people that you can't talk to. And I'm not going to waste another breath talking to that man. Because you can say, oh, he supports the genocide. But you kill your own people. It makes, like I said, it's called selective outrage, y'all. It's called selective outrage. Like I said, if all my black people, fellas, hear me out. Listen to me. I keep telling y'all, for those who are black in the stream, listen to me. Kevin Samuels said something to the men. Kevin Samuels said, if us as a collective, if we don't all do something at the same time, it's not going to work. Hear me. Donovan Sharp, Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fit, Coach Greg Adams, all the black content creators already said this. I've showed you proof in video. He said black women abort millions of children a year. Right. And he has the audacity to say what he said. Now hear me out. Kevin Samuels said it best. You always hear white and Latina women say things, even Asian. We love the black guys. We love black. Our preference is black guys. Why don't they say that when they 19? Why don't they say that when they 20, 21, 25, 16? Why do they wait till they're 30 to say, my preference is black guys? You missed it. It went over your head. Right? Okay. I'll break this down for you. Because black men are notorious for sleeping with anything. And Kevin Samuels himself said, the black man, he said all men in general, but black men specifically, if you guys sleep with anything, this is why they call black men the shrimp. I keep telling you guys this. This is why they call black men the shrimp. The shrimp. The pigs of the earth. The shrimp of the ocean. Because you would sleep with anything. A chick would be fat. You see she's fat. Her ankles are the size of a fucking Arizona can. The size of a fucking Pepsi bottle. And you'll be like, nah, she's thick. No, she's about to die. But you'll be like, she thick though. She thick. That ass is fat. No, she's fat. I'm not, people, hear me. I told y'all, my wife gained weight giving birth to my son. Now she's on her job to whip herself back into shape. My wife's ankles wasn't the fucking size, wasn't looking like this. Her ankles wasn't this big. Her ankles weren't this big. My wife was always tall, slim. Her whole body is still slim. What's up? You done? You're not finished. Maquero? Okay. This is the reason why why do you think when most men, people, do I gotta show you the proof? All right, James, if you wasn't here from the beginning, dogs, I can't help you. Bye. See, he's so dumb. See, he's so dumb. People, why do you think I always tell people, don't talk before you hear the message? It's the process. How can you jump into a conversation now and say, what does the shooting have to do with black people? I am steamrolling through a whole conversation. If you wasn't here from the beginning, shut the fuck up and continue to listen to what's being said. And then on the playback, play it on the playback. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Now, back to what I was saying. Because people don't want to change. So what they do is they convert. It's called chameleon. All these women now are talking about trad wives. Fellas, for the past 15, 20 years, all we've heard is, okay, put it in a cycle. All we've heard is, I'm independent. I don't need no man. I don't need no man for shit. He ain't gonna open up my doors. Now, all of the women are like, I want to be a stay-at-home wife. I want to be a kept woman. I want a man to court me. You want a man to court you, sweetheart, at 30 years old? After the age of 25, courtship goes out the window. Courtship is a young girl's game. It ain't an older woman's game. People, I'm going to say this again. This is why, people, you don't understand. All of this is connected. This is why this dumb idiot who sat here and said what it has to do, if he listened to the whole conversation, it's all connected to each other. Do you not see how I seamlessly went from topic to topic to topic to topic? You know what it is, y'all? Some of these guys out here, you can't move too fast for them. They need 90 days to understand something before you move on. Sad. It's sad. It's sad. But one thing I will say is this. Like I said, as men, what do you say? Permiso. Now, I will say this. The unfortunate part is this, y'all. Everybody's entitled to have an opinion. No one should be taken out because of it. At all. At all. People, if you don't understand the message when this stream is over, you can go back to the beginning and watch it again. So dumb. Ignorant. Yes. Me so. Okay.
Out of my algorithm began to be filled with people celebrating the death
Crazy.
of Charlie Kirk. And I called this out in my last video I released, but people try to gaslight me into some type of racial debate or discussion. And my stance was simply,
Mind you, you hear what he's saying. We're speaking about stances that everybody has. We live in a world right now where black guys will be like, yeah. Black guys will be like, yeah, black men are the most, they the most desired right now. That's because we're in a time where women need y'all. Women need help. Fellas, women don't want love, they want help. You niggas fall in love with women, they falling in business. That's why I always tell you guys, you only have two choices with women. You could either love them or understand them, but you can't do both. I just choose to understand them. This is why I have two. This is why I can have two wives. Why I deal with transparency, honesty, openness. Some of you guys are so scared to look at another woman in front of your lady because she's gonna be like, what you looking at? What you looking at? Nothing, honey, nothing. How was it? I only have eyes for you. Nigga, cut your balls off, nigga. Go get a transplant, get a fucking vagina, you soft ass nigga. A chick walk by, you be like, we are not the same. We are not the same. We are not the same. At all. Far from it. Shit crazy.
Not in good conscience with the platform support, celebrating anybody's death simply because they disagreed.
Hi, it's Haley Williams. Check out the music video for my song Glow.
With my values, right? And that's what you're about to see here. And people are going to try to tell you that this isn't happening, but that's what I am against. And these are people who identify as liberal who are celebrating. If anybody who identified as conservative was doing the exact same thing.
Hold on. Somebody says, so that's not respect without looking. Please rewrite that. Please rewrite that. Please rewrite that. Please. I don't understand. Like, you're either saying it wrong or you didn't put a comma, an apostrophe, something. Please rewrite that. I need to understand what you're saying. Please rewrite that.
I would say that is wrong as well.
So, y'all took my video. I'm going to say this shit again. Somebody tried to take Charlie Kirk out. Am I mad? No. I have no thoughts and no prayers. While he was doing his little basic rant, running his mouth about how he doesn't like anybody that's not white, straight, and cis, while he thinks that women should not have the right to vote or the rights to their own body, while he thinks something is wrong with the LGBT.
Now, ready? I don't think a woman should have the right to vote. How do you feel now? How do you feel now? You want, and why do I say that? Because having the right to vote means you're gonna have skin in the game. So when that draft happens, I need you to get drafted. But if you like, no, that's part of voting. You want the right to vote, you have to have the right, they have the right to draft you. See, we live in a clown world where women want the right to vote, but not get drafted. So no, if you don't want to get drafted, you should not vote. People, what is so hard to understand? If you want the right to vote, you have to be drafted. So when Charlie says women shouldn't have the right to vote because they don't want to be drafted, he's correct. Where's the problem in that? He thinks women should have the right to vote. Are you willing to be drafted? Oh no, so then you shouldn't vote. You should have no say. You should have no say to what goes on in this country if you don't want to fight for it. I've been trying to get into the Air Force for the longest time, y'all. I don't understand why asthma is such a big ass reason to not be in the air. Like, I want to be in the planes. And they always like, oh, you have a case of asthma, even if it's a low case. I'm like, man, kiss my ass. Like, all right, I have my own personal feelings towards that. That's just me. Let me not get emotional right now. Let me not get emotional. I always wanted to be a part of the Air Force. The Navy, something. I always wanted to be on the planes. Let me go out there. Let me just fly. Like, it is what it is. They just wouldn't want to accept me. So I'm going to leave it at that. Yes. Yeah, Barbara. But, yo, I need you to rewrite that, Sticks. Rewrite that. He said, should I try the Air Force? But they said 27 was a cutoff. They have weird standards. Yo, what up, Hits? What up, Hits? Shout out to my man Hits. I don't understand that. Like, that's weird. I would think that they would want bodies. Like how you have it's crazy. It's crazy. But whatever. It is what it is. I'm waiting for Sticks to re-say that. I need to understand what Sticks is saying. So that's not respect without looking. I need to understand. Hits, I'm giving you another minute. I need you to respond. Yeah, y'all know the rules to my page, man. If you're gonna say something and I'm gonna respond to it, y'all guys better be able to conduct yourself and converse and go back and forth like adults. I need you to respond to that. I'm giving you another minute. But I want y'all guys to understand something. He said nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
TQIA plus, somebody tried to take him out. In Utah, of all places, which is a red state, that behooves me. And I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner because as many people as he's offended, this is a shocker that is happening in Utah. But I will keep my eyes on this news, and I'm not wishing thoughts and prayers.
Now, you guys should know that her original video was taken down, probably because TikTok thought it was too harsh. This isn't about left or right to me. I have no allegiance in the end to any race or any people.
Right,
my
me
allegiance
too.
in my personal life, especially as I've gotten older, is to Christ, is to Jesus. And this disturbed my spirit. And if they ever look back in history, if my children ever look back and wonder what I thought about what happened here in this situation or the violence that I hope does not continue, because I don't think retaliation is the answer. And that's not what we're called to do as Christians. I want my stance to be abundantly clear. I do not care who you are or what you believe. This thing of celebrating death because of difference of opinions, to me, is evil.
We really have to be grateful for the gifts that we are being given right now. How great is this day? Oh my God, please let him be dead. Please let him be dead. Please let him be dead. Please let him be dead.
You heard it for yourself. Please let.
All right. Before I answer your question, so right here, she says, please let him be, you know what? You heard it. And then y'all guys get sensitive with my stance. It's crazy. So now Stick says, isn't it shown as respect to not look at another woman when you're in the presence of your lady? Okay. Sticks, you wasn't listening. Sticks, you're not listening. Sticks, you're not listening. Sticks. If I'm outside and there are women, for me to have to deliberately turn away because there is a thick, nice, bad honey walking by, so my lady don't feel insecure, I gotta pretend like I don't see her, like I'm Stevie Wonder. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she? That is what we're talking about. Sticks. I'm looking at everyone. People. I want y'all to understand something. He said, it's mostly women and weak ass dudes. I can't stand. My woman doesn't do this. I can't stand that a man, people, I'm 6 foot. I'm 250 pounds. I ain't the skinniest nigga in the world, but I'm not hard to miss. And most places I go, I stand out like a sore thumb. People would see me. You know what it is to see guys who see me walking, whether I'm in the mall or wherever I'm walking at, and they with their girl, and when they see me, now they want to hug her. Hey, baby. Hey, mwah, 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 mwah. I love you. I love te quiero. Te quiero. Vida. Devuélveme mi fantasy. Fuck at it. That's insecurity. That's insecurity. When you a man and now you want to grab your girl because you see I'm walking by. No balls. You know what you got to do? Maybe you should step it up as a man. People, hear me. My wife sees me in places where niggas is fucking cock diesel. And I walk in and they feel me. They know they are not the big dogs no more. They know it. They like, yeah, the big dog just, listen, that guys know I'm with my cigar everywhere. Everywhere. My son hit all the kids in this school. Tell my son, listen, there's only 2 people that waste money smoking cigars. Gangsters and mobsters. Which one is your dad? And my son goes, well, my dad is probably a little, he's like a mixture of both. Best of both worlds. Hear me out. People, everywhere I go to my son's school. I'm sitting in the principal's office. I'm like this. Okay, so what you're saying is, Dad, bro, I'm up. Yes, Papa.
Mommy also DJ.
Mommy's gonna call her when she gets home, okay?
And mommy's home.
No, when mommy gets home, she's gonna call the DJ. I want you guys to understand. He said you have masculine energy, my brother. This is the thing. Fellas.
Mommy home.
Mommy's not home yet.
Mommy home.
Okay.
Mommy
listen,
home.
When people see me, fellas, I always tell you guys, I don't have to be the most attractive man in the world. But when my wife will tell you, she sees how women lean in towards me. Women know, though women could sit there and pretend all they want, women want masculine men. So if I'm with my wife and a woman walks by, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, damn. Nah, I'm not gonna do. But if I see her, I'm like, oh, okay, she's nice. Boom. My wife knows an attractive man when she sees it. Like, she has eyes. She ain't saying, oh my gosh, look at him. She could look, this is the problem, because you niggas is insecure. Y'all insecure. You insecure. People, I could look at a chick and be like, oh, she looks nice. I'm not lusting after her. I'm not like, oh my gosh, oh my God. People, if y'all knew me if you really listen to what it is that I'm saying, the more naked a woman is, the more unattractive she is to me. If you really paying attention and you could sense my energy, the more naked a woman is, the more unattractive she is. There's something about a woman with clothes on that makes me just be like, ooh, ooh. I'll be like, what is under that? I wonder what is under that. There's just something about it. There's just something about having clothes on. And I'm like, ooh, ooh. I'll be like, okay, okay. Especially when they wear like those flowy dresses where it's not hugged on them, but you can see the curve here, and then it goes straight, and then you can see the curve in the. Ooh, 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 ooh. Boy, I tell you, he said. He said, okay, buddy, all masculine men really need to tell people about it. I'm not even sure. I'm not even really. He said, okay, buddy, all masculine men really need to tell. One second, y'all. One second. I got this, y'all. I got this. Your boy True Hall of Fame got this. Your boy True Hall of Fame got this, y'all. I got this. Yeah. Yes. Hold on, lindos. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Hold on, y'all. This is the pathetic loser that said that. People, hold up. This is the pathetic loser that said that. I'm gonna let it clear up. The nigga with a profile picture. Hold up. Come on, come on. Look, 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 look. Look. With a cigarette in his hand. People, this nigga ain't nowhere on my level. You know, people. Pathetic douchebag. The fuck out of here. You can tell he get no bitches. He getting, listen, he has a cracked out chick with missing two for here in the front. Who the fuck? Why do these it's always the pathetic niggas. It's always the weak ones. People, I always tell you, there is no masculine man on the face of this earth that listens to me talk and can actually go against me and what I'm saying. It's only the weak niggas, the weak ones that be like, I'm faithful to my lady, buddy. I'm faithful. Okay? Okay, wait. You're pathetic. Bro, his thumbnails. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck. Yo, what is with these weird people? Do you really think young chicks want him? People. Where my phone at? People. Do you really think what hot chick want this nigga right here? Tell me, what hot chick want this man right here, y'all? People. Tell me one, people. He couldn't even pay for a prostitute to be with this nigga right here. Like, why do these guys, people, I'm gonna say this again before I let y'all go. I'm not gonna hold y'all long. It isn't about money. It's not about money. Fellas, I always tell you guys, listen to me. This is why man talk is so important here on this channel. Fellas, life starts to make decisions for women. What Mother Nature gives women early, when they're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, they hot. They look good. Right? They got that beauty. What Mother Nature gives them, Father Time takes back. By the time they 30, 35, 40, 50. But you motherfuckers, I always tell you, if you take care of yourself, spend your first couple of early years focusing on you, what you want to do in your life, get your bread right. If you live right properly, you're going to live on forever till you're dead. Women are going to want you when you're 50, 60, 70. I bet you that man was 40 and he looked 70 years old. People, I am 42. People, I am 42. By the time I'm his age, I'm not going to look this way. I'm not going to look this way. When I hit his age, I'm not going to look like him. The Rock, people, The Rock is in his 50s. Idris Elba is in his 50s. These niggas, Brad Pitt is in his 50s. Do you not see that good look that they still have on them? Do y'all not see how George Clooney still look? How Ben Affleck still look? You get better with time as a man. Father Time wasn't good to him, so he wants me to dumb myself down to be at his level. The fuck? He said black don't crack. That's a lie. That is a lie. I'm going to say this again. That is a lie from the pits of hell. Shout out to Kevin Samuels who said it best. Black don't crack if you take care of yourself. Because I promise you this. I promise you this. There's a reason why, what is it? Of all women, what is it? Almost 40% of the women that are overweight are black women. That's a big portion. So that black don't crack shit, that don't fly. That's an excuse. That's an excuse.
Apple juice.
Apple juice?
Mm-hmm.
How about papas? How about I make you papas?
No, Papa.
You gotta eat.
No.
No, so then no. I'm not negotiating. I'm telling you what it is. You're not negotiating with me. So you're gonna have papas and apple juice, right? Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. Go sit down. I'll be there in a minute. He said he probably younger than you, bro. Yeah, I hope he not. I hope he not. But like I said, y'all, this is the problem. This is the issue. A lot of guys, the reason why they don't want me to be like this, the reason why they don't want me to encourage nobody is because they don't want to improve. And because they don't get the outcomes that I get, they want me to talk regular. They want me to be an average guy to you. Why? Why? Why would I sit here and just promote being average? Why? 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 That's dumb. Because anything you do, you can, the world already tells you as a man that you average. Not, hear me, y'all, hear me. I promise you this. Now, Joe, I do understand what you're saying. There's some men who are born ugly. I get you. Hear me. Fellas, I promise you, before I let y'all go, listen to me. I've been in rooms with some of the ugliest looking guys. Fellas, when I tell you, women were not designed. Women are not supposed to pick men because of how they look. Why do you think when you see those young girls on the yachts, it's not a 17-year-old, not a 30-year-old who owns the yacht. It's a 60-year-old, a 50-year-old, a 70-year-old. And one of those girls on that yacht is sleeping. One or two of the girls on that yacht is sleeping with the guy who owns the yacht. Fellas, I'm going to say this again. Being in shape is important. I'm trying to lose weight myself. You guys know me, I'm trying to lose weight. But I've never seen a woman in my life choose a 6-packs over a man who makes 6 figures. I've never seen it in my life. I never seen a woman, ew, you make money? Ew. No, I want a nigga with 6-pack, but he broke. I've never seen it in my life. This is the reason why you see a lot of wealthy men with fine-ass women. I've never seen it in my life. It is what it is, man. Right. Me talking the way I talk forces men to look at themselves like I'm pathetic. That ain't my issue. When I see other men doing good things, it inspires me. My man Corey just he got upped in his job. It inspired me. My brother Carnage, out of all the ranks, I think the highest rank is like from like 1 through 9, wherever he's at level 7. I'm inspired by men who are doing good things. I'm inspired. Guys hit me, yo, true. I bought my first house. Even though I got 3, shit, you got 1, I need another one now. Now I need to. People, you're supposed to be inspired when you see masculine men. Not be like, you're toxic masculinity. Yeah, that's because you were raised by your mom and you soft. Maybe you should go find your dad and ask him to help you have some balls. Maybe, right? Maybe. Shit is crazy. Fellas, hear me out. Hear me out. See, I'm real with myself. I'm at the most, I don't look like Brad Pitt. I don't look like Idris Elba, yes. No, not yet. I don't look like Brad Pitt. But when I'm in the room and there are women in the room, if you let them around me and I'm talking and they start understanding my intellect, they see my masculine traits, they start seeing you fucked up. Because now they're going to start seeing things in me that they won't see in you. I want you to go get everything. Fellas, you already know what women want from you. Go get it. Become it. Now your options are going to go up. Right? It's crazy. It's crazy. But listen, y'all, I already kept that for too long, longer than I should have. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I see you on the next one. Rest in peace to Charlie. It's sad what's going on in the world today. I see you on the next one. Y'all already know True Hall of Fame builds. I see you later on. We're going to play some 2K. Y'all already know. Ya tú sabes que lo que, huepa. We out of here.